Hello and welcome to my channel Making Money and Finance. I have a new video for you today. If you want to start making money online, proofreading can help you make $100 per day. Before I begin, I want you to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel so that you are the first to know when we upload a new video. And if you find our video useful, please share it with your friends and family. Do you want to make up to $30 or more an hour working from any location you choose? You are able to accomplish this through working for internet proofreading services. In this video, I will discuss the duties of an online proofreader as well as the ways in which one can generate money in this area of work. Do you ever find yourself reading a book, someone's website, or even their email and coming across typos? If so, this is probably something that has happened to you. It appears that you are picking up on some grammatical mistakes. If that is the case, and if this is something that you do frequently, it is something that you can become proficient at very fast, and you do it quite often. You are going to find that proofreading documents online is something that really piques your interest. If this is something that you are continuously picking up on, then you are constantly detecting faults. This indicates that you are prepared to launch a career as an online proofreader in this day and age. Congratulations! Due to the fact that so much can be done online and that there is so much information available for people to consume, there are a great deal of options to find work online that can be done from virtually any location. One of such is an editor or proofreader who works online. What exactly is meant by the term proofreading, though? The content development process is not complete until it has been proofread, which is one of the final processes. A proofreader will read through a book or other written piece of material or content in its entirety before it is published online or before the author of a book moves on to the next stage of the writing process. Because of the speed at which we type and the other factors that can lead to errors, they are going to go through and check for correct grammar, capitalization, and punctuation. These are the kinds of things that we goof up on a regular basis. A proofreader is going to go through and look for those mistakes, and because of that, I'm going to go through some of the benefits and drawbacks of becoming a proofreader. Therefore, there are undoubtedly certain benefits, including adaptable working hours. You are free to commute to and from the office whenever you please. You are free to create your own schedule according to what is most practical for you, and you are also able to accommodate the needs of your family. If you already have a natural talent for detecting errors, discovering mistakes will come quite readily and easily to you in this process. One of the advantages of being a proofreader is that the initial investment required is not particularly high. Therefore, there is not much of an initial financial investment required to get started. There are entry-level proofreading jobs available, and you could certainly start proofreading as a side hustle and work your way up to becoming a full-time revenue earner if you wanted to. During my study on how to become an online proofreader, I came across a couple of drawbacks to this career path. One of these drawbacks is that in order to become a more advanced proofreader, you would need further experience as well as additional schooling. The second disadvantage is that there is a possibility that there will be some stringent deadlines that you will be required to stick to. If you are someone who is not excellent with deadlines and you wouldn't be able to attain it, then that is a drawback that may be a possibility for an online proofreader. Therefore, make sure that you take this into consideration. How much money proofreaders make with anything? Your prior experiences will determine the best course of action. Who you work for will determine the answer to this question. It also is contingent upon the manner in which you are compensated by certain businesses or by whoever it is that you are working for. There is a possibility that they will pay you hourly. They might compensate you based on the number of words you write, or they might pay you for the entire job. The rate of approximately $15 per hour is recommended as a decent starting point for an online proofreader's cost. But once you get started, construct that resume, and acquire that experience, there is really no limit to how much money you can make. There is no cap on how much money you can make. Now, on to the second question I have, which is, what kinds of talents are necessary to become an online proofreader? You need to have excellent spelling and punctuation, and you also need to be able to clearly identify errors in other people's work. You are being compensated specifically for your ability to locate them because this is what the job requires. You need to be someone who is also extremely patient and isn't going to speed through your job because if you rush through your work, you're going to overlook typos and grammar issues that you're being paid to catch. Therefore, you need to be someone who is not going to rush through your work. Therefore, you should make sure that you are the type of person who is able to go over a piece of writing slowly and carefully in order to ensure that you are able to spot all that is necessary to do so. How much money can you make working as an online proofreader? If you're enthused about it, that is. I'm going to demonstrate various web locations that you can visit in order to look for some of these proofreading tasks, so stay with me. Upwork is a wonderful website for freelancers because you get to choose your own clients and projects from those that are available on their website. If you have not yet created an account with Upwork, you can do so by going to upwork.com. There is a wealth of opportunity available in the realm of freelancing. Take your time to look around the site and you're sure to find a position in proofreading among the many other available positions, such as editing and writing. In order to qualify for certain professions, you might need to have previous work experience or a college degree. It seems like somebody is looking for work for their site, and they require some assistance with proofreading. Therefore, you should consider making use of this additional wonderful alternative. Consequently, Upwork is an excellent illustration. Freelancer is the next place that I'm going to suggest you check out. It's quite popular due to the fact that it's a platform that's somewhat comparable to Upwork. It is necessary for you to fill out a profile before you can get started. This manner, you'll be able to determine whether or not your skills are appropriate for the employment you already hold. After you have created an account with them, you will notice that they offer a wide variety of jobs available, and not simply those related to proofreading. Therefore, if you're strong at other things as well, such as writing or copywriting, you can get into some other items as well, which you can utilize to make some money to look over and proofread for clients. Therefore, the way it operates is that anyone interested in having their piece of written content edited will submit the task on what they need done in order for it to be considered for completion. You have the opportunity to place a bid at one of the several prices listed for the work that they have placed. Afterwards, if you are chosen, you will be able to monitor the development of the project, communicate with the individual who is assigning you work, and finally, you will be compensated for your efforts. Therefore, you have the potential to make $26 per hour, which is the average bid, as well as $31 per hour. Accordingly, it differs from one project to the next in a clear and obvious way. Through the use of freelance proofreaders, there is unquestionably a wide variety of employment options, a variety of experiences, and a variety of chances to earn money. The following website that I'm going to suggest to you is called Scribe, and it's a writing platform. And this is a website that was formerly known as Book in a Box, and it is a company that hires freelance editors for the purpose of editing books. If you are interested in working as a freelance editor, you can check out Freelancer, and if you want to be notified when a position opens up, you can go ahead and set up alerts, at which point you will be sent an email informing you that there is work that needs to be edited. And make sure it is error-free by having it proofread. This is yet another choice available to you. The final website where you can search for some jobs to work as an online proofreader is Scribe. That means you can perform your job duties in the comfort of your own home or anywhere you happen to be. As I've mentioned before, one of the benefits of being self-employed is having the flexibility to choose one's own schedule and work whenever it is convenient. They also have excellent support for technically oriented issues. Community-based, and they provide materials for individual growth that can be worked through by participants. Your profile that you would go and build, if you are seeking proofreading English employment and you are a native English speaker, states that you have a bachelor's degree in the subject. You're allowed to put in 10 hours of work per week. May and August are the months with the highest volume of activity. You can walk through it and get an idea of some of the things that you also need to have some prior familiarity with, and you can do both of these things now. It's a great chance for you to get your feet wet in the world of producing money, and you can start right away. In the event that it is anything that piques your curiosity. If you learned anything from this video, please share it with a friend, press the like button, and subscribe below if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.